Oh, I love my sun bronze on this. Sun bronze. Okay, so this is the dual-ended cream bronzer stick and brush because the brush is built in. There's 3 colors. Again, really having fun with these. You are going to get, let's see, I don't know what color this is, but we're going to show them. There is a sun bronze, which I think I have over here. We'll do a little shade chart, a Tahitian tan, and then I guess the darkest one would be a Caribbean crush. Okay. How would you describe, do we have like a shade chart, Allison? Because I just want to make sure that they get the right colors.
We were showing you right up there in the upper left-hand corner. Okay. You know, the Caribbean Crush, I believe, is going to be, or the Sun Bronze, excuse me, is going to be the lightest yep. of these 3 shades. The Tahitian Tan will act more of that medium bronzer, and then Caribbean Crush will get into that darker bronzer.
Perfect.
So I've got the Sun Bronzer here, and you're going to see this is that pull-up, that roll-up, or excuse me, twist-up stick, just like the others. And again, you're talking shea butter, you're talking marula oil, everything that hydrates and gives back to your skin in this product, while providing moisture. So I do want to just also demonstrate, you've got the bronzer on one end, and much like the blush stick, you're going to have the brush on the other. Okay, so let's put this here.
Do
and
it,
I'm going to show you.
I'm using sun bronze. What are you using? What are you using?
I'm using the sun bronze too.
I love
I'm
the
using
sun bronze
too.
Okay, so I put it up here. I put it up here, and you could do the 3 if you want. 1, 2, 3 if you want, right? So here we go now with the little blending with the brush that's built in. But do you see like the glow? Do you see like I still have a lot of glow? And by the way, I'm obsessed with your blushes. Like, you know,
fantastic.
It's so good, and it's got the glow, right? And it feels so creamy on. I'm using sun bronze. Watch this. Oh, Nancy, do you do a little shading on your nose every day? Hello.
Of course.
Shading on the nose.
Look at there. And you can just do it. You can do it right here. I mean, you've got, again, this is going to be one of those that kind of is multifunctional for you. You could use this as an eyeshadow if you had to, a bronzer if you had to, right? There's a couple of different things you can do. You can even, you know, bronze the neck if you needed to with this. This is going to be that perfect, gives you color without having to, you know, build the wall of tower of something, you know what I mean, to get there. This is just going to be easy breezy. Again, we go back to that same, Nancy, all the sticks, right? You take the bronzer, you take the blush, you take the lip, you take the, and you've got all your sticks. They fit nicely in a little pouch. You can actually do a full face of makeup probably in 10 minutes sitting right in your car if you had to.
I just did. It's all the sticks, right? The sticks, the sticks, the sticks, and the sticks.
That's it.
That's it.
That's how I roll these days.
All right, girl, I have to rip these off because we don't have samples here, but we're going to do a BA Caribbean Crush. Walk them through.
Yeah, look at this color. Now, this Caribbean Crush is also a really good color. It's going to be the darkest of the bronzers. So if you are my golden olive skin tone tanned all year long friend like Rosa is here, then you might really want to go with this one because it is going to be for that kind of olive skin tone. I think it just sticks out better on the skin tone.
I could even wear Caribbean Crush. Like these are very like versatile colors that you can use like for a little bit like darker contouring. Okay, here's sun bronze.
Yeah.
Most popular right now.
Okay. This is the Sun Bronze, right? And the Sun Bronze is the one that you and I both used, I believe. And it is the one that's the lightest. So you're going to see the difference here. It's not as like defining.
Exactly.
Like the Caribbean Crush. It's going to be that just less defining, just a little bit of color to the cheekbones. Again, maybe just for that everyday running out the door look. Okay, and here's Blair. Look at this. And Blair actually, she was using it right up there on the forehead. I mean, look at this. This is like, and listen, she did it in what, 5 minutes? That's the thing. Like she's gotten this whole face of makeup with this beautiful bronzer and everything in under 5 minutes. That's kind of the kicker here.
All right, girl. just for you, I grabbed all the samples glued down, and here are the colors. I'm doing the little shade chart for you, okay? Because I want everyone to make sure they get the right color. So Allison and I have the Sun Bronze. The Sun Bronze is so creamy and beautiful and soft. If you have light skin, you're gonna love that Sun Bronze. That's what's on top. Then we have the Tahitian Tan. You see that? It's almost got this beautiful kind of bronzy glow. It gives you all that glow. And then there is finally is that Caribbean Crush, right, Allison? Which gives you even a little bit more contouring. I want to show you all three. Sun Bronze, Tahitian Tan, Caribbean Crush. By the way, I have several of these colors because you can use them for sun bronze all over, you know, and then maybe a little bit more deeper contouring with that Tahitian Tan, right? So it's great to get a couple of these.
Yeah, and listen, I'm the kind, like with these blushes and these bronzer sticks and all of this, as long as you can blend, you can get any of the colors. So if you went with the darker color, all you got to do to make it lighter is blend, 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 blend. Yeah. That's what we know, right? If you wanted to go with the lighter, maybe you just don't blend as much. But if you went with the darker and said to yourself, hey, I just don't like how dark it is, girl, you can fix that real quick. Grab your little blending brush and blend it. Easy breezy.
You mean the brush that's on the other end that I don't even need? Because these are a lifesaver when you're traveling. You want to carry as little as you can. And by the way, that is a cream. It's not a liquid. Hello, hello. It's a bronzer with the brush. So easy to get a little bit of color and a little bit of glow. Here is that Sun Bronze. And one more time on the color choices. Sun Bronze. You want to walk in through, Allison?
Have Sun Bronze, then that's the Tahitian Tan. That Sun Bronze is going to be that really light. Let's go back to the first one. That Sun Bronze is going to be that really kind of light peachy,
so
really natural kind of bronze, right? Really soft
Can't go wrong
bronze.
with it. You can't like mess up on a Sun Bronze, right? For you
No,
and I?
you cannot. That's like a no-brainer. You get in that Tahitian Tan, that middle color, and you're saying to me, okay, Allison, I want a little bit more of a deepness to it. And I want something that might show up a little bit, just give me a hint more. That's going to be it. And then when you get down there to that Caribbean Crush, that's going to be the girl that says, I'm all in. I'm doing this thing. But again, like I said, Nancy, that one even will be great for everybody as long as you know how to blend. That's it. Because it can be as dark as you want it to or not.
Let me show that Tahitian Tan on top. You see that? And then you just blend that away. And now I look like I've been to the Caribbean, Mexico,
let's go,
Aruba. You know, and it's just so easy. So now I'm using the little darker. You see that? A little darker, but you got this really stiff, nice and soft. Like it's stiff, you know what I mean? Like it's compact, dense, that's what the word is. And then look at that, disappear. So easy with all your sticks. All right, so 3 choices: Caribbean Crush, Tahitian Tan, and Sun Bronze.